Okay, so this is the first video on the Fienberg Academy, the Fienberg method for music and a guitar, bass, maybe a bit of keyboards, hopefully a bit of keyboards. I am eating my sushi dinner and I wanted to make sure I recorded this and to just get the whole program started. So this is not, I don't want to make anything perfect and have to really frame things. I'll even eat my sushi to show you this is a real video, but a real authentic video. But the impetus for this is that I had been thinking lately about how would I create a large database of what I know, which is called the knowledge of everything. That's the start of this project. And then it goes back quite a while now. And then I started to narrow in. The first area that needs to be fleshed out is my knowledge of music and sharing that with everyone. And so it's out there. My method is lately become very influenced by my original guitar teacher's method. So that's Peter Mather's. So I've stolen a bunch of things that Peter has taught me, and I'm going to quickly put them into things that even kids will be able to learn. And I know there's a lot of music methods and people out there, but I'm more inspired by Khan Academy and what Sal Khan did there with teaching math. And I hope that I can create something similar. There's always room for new methods and people and enthusiasm and energy. Sometimes I'm not enthusiastic, and that's okay. We are going to be starting with a Taylor Swift song of all things, which is kind of funny. And that's because my niece Phoebe she's going off to camp soon, and I want to help create some lessons that she can watch offline. And so that's one of the, I am trying to make them mobile friendly, but she doesn't have to watch them. Technology in camp is weird, but I think these videos would play on an MP3 player that has video, so that could be where this could be used when I make the actual lesson. So they should probably be very vertical in nature, which would also make it very TikTok friendly, I guess. And this song is Stay, 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 I think is the name of this song that we're going to be looking at. And the song title is not important right now, in the song itself, because I have to probably teach a lot of songs that people want to hear. But the most important part about this video is the lesson that I tried to tell her. Is she's getting ready for camp, and so the question is, what do people do at the camp, and what do they sing along to? And that's what I had to I had to press her about this, tell me the songs, and so then she remembered a few, and then some that are in her catalog of her that she's worked on with her teacher. So, but these are the first 5 that came out. I was like, stop there, just work those to the bone. That's what I'm thinking is and it's probably advice that I try to give myself too, with some more complex songs, fingerstyle, classical guitar. And the benefit of doing that is that you just learn those 3, 4, 5 songs, get them licked. I would say 1 song, but that's not very motivating. No one wants to be told to just work on 1 song. So I give people a bit of a break, and I'll say 3, 4, 5 songs. That's your mini set. And for someone else that I'm thinking about these videos for, with Adam and the bass, his set will be about 3 or 4 Fish songs that he can play against a backing track that will have all the other instruments except the bass. And then for guitar, you want to have a good backing track. The main thing is the drums, and then the bass. If you're playing guitar, you want a backing track that has bass and drums, and then maybe keyboards. And if you want to sing with it, then no vocals. But if you don't want to sing, you just want to practice your instrumental backup playing, then a good backing track has the vocals in it, so that you can play along, imagining that someone else is going to be there singing with you. So I've already gone off on a huge tangent, but the bottom line is that the core of this is that when you need to learn, everyone needs to learn how to play the song like perfectly in a way where if someone handed you a guitar and they said play the song, you need to know how to jump into it right away. And Phoebe said to me, I can play it at a slower tempo, and I'll get to tempo in a second, why slow tempo is totally fine. But I said, you need to know exactly the Taylor Swift version on the record, that tempo, that rhythm. That's very fast. It's about 185 BPM. It's like a ukulele song. So it's going to be tapping like that. And that might not be easy to get right away. I would say that's a very hard beginner song, but it's on her list. Sorry, for anyone as a beginner, not just Phoebe, but like that's on her list. So like, let's take that and let's go with it, because these videos have to be for her and relevant for her. So that's a fast song. So you need to know how to get on the chords like immediately and get a representation of that song for the person hearing it. They need to know what you're playing, and it has to start quickly. People already had no attention span way before this, but now they have even less attention span. So when they hand you that guitar, you better be able to get it going. And that's what the next videos are going to be. That's like the goal. And a lot of people don't get that goal. A lot of teachers can't communicate that goal. They just want to help kids like form chords. But for me, and when the method that I'm going to be working with you, it is much more than about forming a chord. It's about whipping out that representation of the song as quickly as you can, which means you've learned it inside out. You've actually, to learn it at 185 BPM, yeah, we can go really slow. We can go at 90. We can cut it in half. Dun, da, dun, da, dun, dun, so that your fingers can get to the chords quickly. So there is room for slowness, only in the practicing phase. And I guess the other joke that I gave Phoebe is that she said you could play it because she sings with her friend sings a little slower. I said, that's fine. We don't need the Lisa Schwartz version. We need Phoebe's version. And so like the versions you play with your friends, those are fine. Those are great. They're not the version. The version is the Taylor Swift version. Think of Taylor Swift as a Mozart or a Bach or a Thelonious Monk, a Miles Davis, a legend, because she is a legend. No one has ever milked that much money out of the general population in the exchange for music ever. And a legend as an entertainer, and the way she's touched people's lives, aside from all the money that she's figured out how to make from these concerts in Toronto that are coming up next year. And she's a genius in music and in business and in carrying herself too. She's done a very phenomenal job of maintaining a classy image, and she a lot of people are counting on her to be a classy person. It's a lot of pressure on someone, especially with the lifestyle that celebrities have. So all the power to her, and if she can encourage more people to play music and enjoy music, then I'm on board with that. And that's why our first video is going to be a Taylor Swift song. And so I'm looking forward to sharing that with you, and we will see you in the next video. And I got to eat this sushi.